What's up guys, welcome back to Live Travel Asia, where we show you what it's like living and traveling in Asia. Today's vlog is gonna be a little bit different because I am at a location that is near and close and dear to the hearts of Bangkokians, but it will soon close its doors forever. It is the JJ Green Market here in Chatuchak.
We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. Woo!
Thanks again guys for checking out the video. Hope you enjoyed it. This is also another one of those vlogs where I didn't want to comment or put any commentary over it, as I believe the pictures just pretty much say what this place is. I really am sad to see this place go. I'm gonna talk about it over and over and repeat myself in this upcoming extra additional segment, but what I actually do is I do come back to this location a second time to try to capture all the things I missed that I couldn't get for you guys, but it ends up raining, and yeah, it definitely wasn't how I planned, but I think it was sort of a bittersweet ending for this location for me, as it sort of gave me closure, as I saw that, you know, what was very interesting is it rains, so there's not a lot of people that come, and the vendors just sort of wrap up before they even sort of start. They don't stick around till the end, and I just sort of realized that's what night markets are. They just conveniently come and go, and maybe that's pretty much the beauty of a night market. I mean, if it was something that was so established, then it wouldn't be a night market. So I'm really happy I at least got to capture a little bit of this street market for you guys. It's really probably my favorite night market in Bangkok, and now it's not gonna be there anymore, so I would like to look back on it and see if things change in 10 years from now, or if it doesn't and it's the same. Whatever the case, I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I'll see you guys next week for more vlogs about living and traveling in Asia. Alright guys, so I actually had a plan on how I was gonna do this vlog, and it completely went out the window because as soon as I got here, there was a couple of things that I realized, which is something I didn't expect, because I always expect change to happen in Bangkok. So I was relatively accepting of this idea of JJ Green closing down, them opening up a park in lieu of this place, and I've got clarification that, you know, it doesn't actually close in 1 week. They're gonna actually close on September 30th, so it's gonna be another 3-4 weeks. So at least that gives me a little bit more time to come back here, explore the place, take it in for myself. I feel really bad because I really want to document every inch of this place, because after having come back here, oh my gosh, it's been like almost 2 years since I've been here actually, because there is another night market that I frequent. It's the RodFai market by the Esplanade in Ratchada, but this place, unlike the night market in Ratchada, it's actually retained some of its local flavor. If you go to the one in Ratchada, it is completely different than it was 2 years ago. It is not local at all. I would say almost 50% of the people that frequent there are tourists. And what you get is then like tourist-centered food, souvenirs. It loses much of its local flavor. And having been back here at JJ Green, I realized what it is that I've been missing from 2 years ago. I really didn't want to make this vlog about something that's, sometimes I don't want to be that guy, that expat that goes, you know, I don't like change, you know, always complaining about change, because Bangkok is change, and I want to embrace it, because with those changes, that contrast of the old and the new, that's what really Bangkok is, the contrast. But I'm really truly sad to see this place, JJ Green, closing down for good, because it's pretty much the last bastion of like a local area inside relatively central Bangkok. Now I will say that luckily there's still another RodFai market in Sinakarin, which is probably about the same distance away to here from where I live in RCA. But oh my gosh, like the bars, how they have it set up here, it's quite unique, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It's the first time I've been here, and I'm absolutely impressed. Really impressed with the place.
Yeah.
It's just so sad. It's closing down. It really is.
Especially because we just had so much fun here. We just grabbed a beer at that one bar, and then we hopped over to another bar, grabbed another beer, and it's such a very local place here. And I'm really sad. I'm really sad. So sad that I plan on actually coming back. If there's an excuse for me to come back, I will come back here, I think.
Same as me, mate. Same
Yeah.
as me. Absolutely.
It's I wanted this to be like somewhat of a professional vlog, me documenting all the areas and telling you, hey, this is gonna close, but there's gonna be something new. Document it for history, but yeah, there's just too much to document. I feel bad because I couldn't finish it, and it's already time for me to leave and hop on the BTS back to Siam, and I really don't know what to say anymore. I just have to come back. I really, truly, I feel like I lost this feeling and I just found it again. I like fell in love with Bangkok all over again as much as I like Bangkok already. What about you, Justin?
Absolutely agree, buddy. Absolutely agree.
If you have never been to JJ Green and you're watching this vlog, then you probably will never have another chance to come back here. And I truly, I'm actually going to be doing another vlog about a very historical zoo that's also going to be closing its doors forever, the Dusit Zoo, and I'll be shooting that next week. But I don't know what it is, but just so many things that are near and dear to the hearts of Bangkokians. It's closing this year, but this one really hits hard. At least the Dusit Zoo, they're gonna be opening up a brand new one, and it's gonna be 3 times the size. They're gonna make it much better, bigger. But this place, we were talking to that bar owner, and she says she still hasn't found a new place to go to, you know?
Really sad.
Which, I honestly, that bar with the road signs and stuff, I've never seen. It's very similar at the RodFai market in Ratchada, but that was one of the more better bars. Like it had its own flavor. I liked it.
Oh, that bar was fantastic. Just felt so relaxed in there.
Yeah.
The beer was cheap.
And yeah, even though this area apparently is only 4 years old, now I'm so surprised. It feels like it has far more history than the other night markets, just maybe because they're using a lot of the vintage stuff to decorate the bars and the areas, but it has more established like buildings, etc., which I didn't recall from 2 years ago, you know? I mean, quite frankly, when I did come here 2 years ago, it was I came with this girl. It was a date, like a first date on Tinder, and I think I was just like more interested in finding like a quiet location to talk to her, and like you know, that's all I remember. And I remember I was going on the second floor. This is where I found out Regency, and I fell in love with Regency, which is like a local brandy here. Because before that I was drinking Sang Sohom, which is a Thai whiskey, but it tastes more like a brandy when you mix it with Coke anyways. That's a whole other vlog, but I don't know, man. Justin, are we gonna come back here?
I'll be back here. I'm here for another week, but I will be back here, 100%.
Are you? Who are you gonna come back here with?
I'm gonna come back with the little one, the young one, the young one. Hang on a minute. I've had
I'm a little heartbroken because I thought he'd say, "Oh, I'm gonna come back with you, buddy."
I'll come back with you, Ethan. No problem. You know that. You know that. You know?
I think I might come back here with Mayu and maybe shoot a little bit. As soon as I got here, there was like, like my senses were on overload, and all I could think of was just shooting B-roll. I had all these I had everything planned as far as like to comment between this shot. I'm gonna shoot the clothing area and talk about JJ Green, give you guys a bit of history, and then we're gonna go. Now it's time to eat. Go shoot like a area where we're eating, that food court area, and talk about the food. And then I was gonna transition over. I had this whole like story planned in my head, and it went out the window. It's just like, oh my gosh, look at this, look at that. I had to capture every moment of this night market, and I'm not sure how this video is gonna flow because it just sort of, I threw all the like video storytelling like basics out the window, and I was just busy just capturing B-roll. But I hope you guys appreciate it, and I hope this becomes like some kind of a historical record so that people who never had the opportunity to come here get to see how Bangkok was like before they've started to gentrify everything, which I mean, Justin, remember I was telling you that I wanted to talk about how I'm neither opposed to or against gentrification. I want to take a neutral stance on it.
Absolutely, yeah.
But after this particular location,
What was the first thing I said when I got off the BTS?
yeah,
Whoa.
just
You know, this is this man. Honestly, this is within 5 minutes of being here, I said to Ethan, I'm gonna move here one day. I'm gonna move here. Honestly, it's so. I mean, there's so many Thai people. There's no Farang. You just feel like. How do you explain? You know, I just felt wow as soon as I got off the BTS. Honestly, within 5 minutes.
yeah, Lat Prao is quite the local area. It's just very inconvenient to get here as the traffic is horrible. This is something I'll talk about in my neighborhoods discussion because Lat Prao is definitely going to be covered, but oh my god, I really regret that I didn't come here again after my initial time I was here. For some reason that initial, you know, when like a date doesn't go right, then like you don't have a good memory of it, right? So I sort of discounted it, and I came back here just because I'm like, well, it's gonna close. So I gotta document the place as a vlogger. I don't want this to just go to the buy side. I wanna leave like a historical record and do the best I can. And I feel like I fell so short of it. Like I feel really bad because this place deserves a better vlog. This place deserves a better historical capturing of the videos. And it's super sad to me right now. I really wish my videography skills were better. I didn't even feel that way when I was shooting Sanam Luang, which I'm sorry, it's gonna sound like very bad because that's to honor the king. But I thought, okay, I was able to relatively capture the essence of this place to like 80% of my liking, you know? It's definitely not perfect, but here I feel like I only shot about 50%, captured only about 50% of the essence. You guys are gonna be missing out on the other 50% unless you actually come here. And although I don't wanna leave this feeling of, you know, you're missing out, gentrification sucks, that's just how I feel right now. I just gotta be honest. I know overall I'm relatively open to the idea of gentrification. People like it. I own condo here, so it raises my property value. I have like a monetary incentive to like it, but this is such a big part of Bangkok culture that you won't be able to experience if you've never come here and taken it in for yourself into the memory banks of your head. I gotta say, this is the last bastion of the local night market that was relatively local, that's gonna disappear off of this area. And sure, there's gonna be like super duper local places out in the provinces, even Sinakarin and stuff, but at least from what I remember, it doesn't have this very hipness to it. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, buddy. Absolutely, yeah.
I don't think any other place can capture the essence of JJ Green. Unless they open it up back here again in that prow. And I really hope I did a little bit of justice to capturing the essence of it. I really hope I have an opportunity to come back here. Although I have so many other vlogs to shoot and share with you guys how awesome this place is. Geez, I just want to keep talking and apologizing or trying to make sense into what I'm really feeling right now, which I can't describe, but I'm just gonna have to sign off now. Hopefully the footage does justice for itself. I'll see you guys again next week for more vlogs about living and traveling in Asia. And now I feel like I need to capture everything even more with more fervor, because there's just so much. I just found out that Heap, this bar that we used to go to all the time, it closed down forever. That didn't even have a warning. Like, I got a warning on this because it's on the Bangkok Post, but I need to just be a better vlogger and capture the essence better as Bangkok is changing. I want to embrace it with open arms, but I want to leave some kind of a historical record, not even for like the general public, but even if it's just for myself. I want to be able to look back and remember what Bangkok was like. So, and thanks again for tuning in to us. Hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you've watched it to this point, you're definitely my super duper supporters. I thank you all. Bye bye guys, and for next time, everything living and traveling in Asia, signing off. Bye bye.